Hi everyone, my name is Colleen Haag. I teach 8th grade science over at UNAMI Middle School, and I'm going to take you on a quick tour of my Canvas homepage for my science site. So on my homepage, I have my information, I have my course syllabus, and then I have links to the textbooks. Over on the left-hand side, this is called your course navigation. A good idea would be to hide as many of these as you can from the students and only put out there the essentials. I definitely use modules. That's where my kids will start from. Office 365 is a really great feature so that it links very nicely with Canvas. I customized my navigation bar a little bit by using the redirect app. So I have an Infinite Campus link and links to the students' OneNotes because my course is cross-listed. So that'll break it out a little bit when they go into OneNote. I also made a periodic table for them so that they needed that while we were in chemistry. So there was a start button here. They do not necessarily need that after the first week. My kids are trained just to go right into the modules. So how I lay out my modules is I choose to have each module as a chapter. So in each module, I post the review sheet for the unit, the textbook for the unit, and then an agenda page, which is a content page. And on the agenda, it's got the main idea and homework and everything else. Each class starts with a warm-up. The warm-up is a non-graded quiz so that they can take it over and over again. If there is an assignment in there, there is always a due date attached to that assignment so that they can see that when they first open Canvas, it pulls up on their to-do list. And then any other relevant material will be listed. I only publish for that day. I keep up all the previous stuff, but I don't publish ahead of time, and that way the kids know. They just scroll down to the bottom of the page. One of my favorite parts about Canvas is Mastery Path. Mastery Path is designed to be a pre-assessment tool, and so you give the kids a quick quiz, and then that determines what their grade is, determines what follow-up material is needed. That would be good if you're doing pre-SSA prep and you want to put the standard up specifically and then give them supplemental material based on if they're ready to proceed or not. I used Mastery Pass a little bit differently. So in my Mastery Pass, here's an example of one. The end of the unit test, this was a major test for me, 50 points. I put the test into a separate module, and then if they got above a 70, they got a congratulations page with fireworks going off saying they had passed. And then they were moved on to other material to keep going. If they didn't, they got a content page that said, what is learning to proficiency and what can I do to improve that below proficient grade? They had to fill out a learning reflection form, which is a quiz on what they did, and then come up with an action plan. I was able to go back and moderate that quiz so that I could give those students who got below a 70 another option to go back in and look at their grades once that test was taken. The other way that I have used Mastery Path is for enrichment. So this is what I call hacking the Mastery Path. I set up a quiz that they took, and the quiz basically gives them a choice on what they want to do. If they would like to move on because they feel they know the academic or advanced material and they wanted to go a little bit deeper, they would pick one option and they can go and learn through the Khan Academy and then do a virtual activity. If they didn't and they wanted to stick with just the 8th grade material, then I gave them more review for that. So that is my tour.